Hello, I've left my home in Cornwall for a couple of weeks and I'm stopping off at various places around the country. Yesterday I was at my in-laws' house in Essex and I decided to do a drawing in their garden. I did a Splodge and Scribble style picture where I roughly paint all the main shapes and colours in watercolour. So this is my Splodge layer. I really love this low pressure start to doing a painting. It's just so easy and not worrying about being precise. I then added some more watercolour to put some of the details in, like the flowers and so on. And this is it after I've started the scribble part of the process, where I've added details with coloured pencil. And just to show you my setup, I've brought this art kit with me, which I'll show you in more detail at the end of the video. And this is the finished picture. I added some more details with Faber-Castell gelatos and a Stabilo woody pencil. Then yesterday afternoon I caught the train to Cambridgeshire, where I used to live for a long time, and where I'm now staying at my friend's farmhouse for a while. I thought I'd do a painting sitting on the trampoline. And this is Blitz, their dog, who waits patiently for me to throw sticks. I'll have a little wander in the garden before I get started. It's such a nice morning. The apples are starting to grow. I spent many happy hours up on this farm before I moved away to Cornwall. I've set up camp on the trampoline now, and I think I want to do another Splodge and Scribble painting. Here's all my stuff again. I've got my headphones too because I often like listening to audiobooks when I'm painting. Here's my first simple paint layer. And this is the section of the view that I want to include. The edge of the house and trees. I haven't done any pencil sketching or anything first, it's just simply splodging the paint down in roughly the right places. Then this is it with pencil being added. You can see I've done roof tiles and window frames and the tree trunks. And then this is it finished. I added a little bit more watercolour, but mainly used Faber-Castell gelatos and my Tempera paint sticks, plus some more pencil. I think my favourite bits are when I add opaque light colours over the background, so like the white window frames, and then these blue marks in the tree on the right to show where the sky is peeking through the branches. Hello, I'm sitting in another spot of the garden now, and I thought I'd just... Sorry, here's Blitz, living in hope that I'll throw a little stick for her, which is just there. I thought I'd just show you the art materials that I've brought with me. I've got 3 sketchbooks. One is the Stillman and Byrne, I think it's called the Nova. It's like the beige paper, which I've not used yet. Then I've got the Talens Art Creation sketchbook, which is the A5-ish size. It's a bit smaller than that, but you know which one I mean. And then the A5 Seawhites watercolour journal. Then I've got this pencil case, which I've used quite a few times. So I've got my pencil sharpener bag. I've got a couple of sketchbook clips and some washi tape and an eraser. And in the front pocket I've got these reusable kitchen rolls, which are great for wet paintbrushes. There's going to be no surprises here at all for anybody who has watched many of my videos. I've got a Pentel mechanical pencil, a Posca pen, a Uni-ball Air Micro, a silver black velvet size 6 travel brush, a General's soft charcoal pencil. I've got both of my Lamy Safari pens. I've bought both of them, even though they're both medium nibs, just because I didn't want to bring a bottle of ink with me, so I filled them both up and that should last me. And then an Ultimo paintbrush. And on the other side I've got a Holbein soft white pencil and my favourite landscape pencils from Luminance. And then in the main section I've got my travel cup watercolour pot. I've got some Caran D'Ache Colour 2s. I've got a little palette with granulating watercolours in. Then I've got some of these Tempera paint sticks and a few Faber-Castell gelatos. And I've got 2 extra paintbrushes. So that's a De La Rowney System 3 filbert. And I've got the Princeton Neptune 1/2 inch square wash brush. I've also bought one Stabilo woody pencil because I don't have a light purple in these Tempera sticks or in gelatos, and I'm just really enjoying these for doing big mark making. I've bought a tube of white gouache which I can mix with watercolours to try out in my beige sketchbook. And then I've got my usual paint palette. The old colour chart that I had in it is wrong though, because I changed out some of the half pans that I had in it before. So I'm going to just swatch them out onto a new piece of card. This is what's in my travel palette then. There's quite a few old favourites, but I've switched in some new ones as well. In case you can't read my writing and are curious, it's Daniel Smith Buff Titanium, Sennelier's Yellow Light, Daniel Smith's Quinacridone Gold Deep, Daniel Smith's Pyrrole Scarlet, Winsor & Newton's Permanent Rose, A. Gallo's Notturno, Schmincke's Cobalt Violet Hue. The middle row is Schmincke's French Ultramarine, Holbein's Verditer, Quartz Cobalt Teal, Issaro's Mindy Green, which has a little bit of shimmer in it, A. Gallo's Fig Green, Daniel Smith's Undersea Green, and then the bottom row is Rembrandt's Dusk Yellow, Daniel Smith's Quinacridone Burnt Scarlet, A. Gallo's Transparent Red Oxide, Sennelier's Warm Sepia, Schmincke's Sepia Brown, My Marie Blue's Payne's Grey, and Schmincke's Shire Grey. Because I haven't used beige toned paper very much in the past, I also thought it would be nice to swatch out this kit at the front of the Stillman and Burn sketchbook which I've got with me. I was quite pleasantly surprised with how well the colours show up on it. I've got to get over the slight nerves that I feel about actually painting in it and getting on with it. And these are the paints which I've got in my little granulating watercolour palette. Well, thanks ever so much for watching this video. I'm not quite sure what my videos will be like over the next couple of weeks while I'm away from home, but hopefully you'll join me for those too. Thanks a lot. Bye!